Justin Tibbetts here, financial advisor with Jazz Wealth Managers, and we're going to continue our sort of final day here of very, very basic information for the absolute beginner out there by going over the 401k rollover. It's been a while since I've touched on this one, and I'm talking to those of you that really have no idea how this whole thing works. I'm going to hopefully make it really simple, and if I do, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button and keep us in mind here at Jazz Wealth. Let's get started. So here's the thing. If you've got an old 401k, you've got a couple options. So we'll start here, 401k. Your first choice is if you have a new job, you can move it over to the 401k at the new job, right? Now, if you have an old 401k, start a new job, they offer one as well. You're only going to move this money over if they offer a match. Now, you're not going to get a match for moving the money over, but you only want to participate in a 401k at work if you get some kind of a match, right? Otherwise, why? So that's your first choice. Now, if you decide to do that, you're going to go to your new employer and you're going to say, I have an old 401k, I'd like to put in this one. They'll do everything from there. They'll actually do all the work. You sign a few things. They will go to your old 401k and pull the money for you. So pretty simple. All right, your second choice is you can open an IRA. Now, here at Jazz, I hope you keep us in mind, marketing, yada, yada, but we call them a rollover IRA, so it's very, very clear that this is actually a rollover, non-taxable event. You don't get any penalties from the IRS, no taxes, no nothing. All right, so your second choice, and I think the best one, is to open an IRA. You can go anywhere for this, by the way. You don't have to like call us or do it with us. But what you're going to do first is open that IRA. It's a traditional IRA, or if you happen to come our way, you're going to see it say IRA rollover. First, you open the account, and then you're going to go back to your 401k, and you go online where you see like how your 401k is done and things like that, how the performance has been going. Well, when you log in, you're going to look for something that says rollovers and distributions. Your 401k company will then ask you, where do you want us to send the money? Who do you want us to make the check out to? And that's where whoever you're working with will give you that information so that you can just simply type it in there and say, I'd like it to go here. Sometimes what they'll do is say, who should we make the check out to? And then they just send you the check. That's okay. You don't want them to make the check out to you and send it to you. You want them to make it out to your new IRA. And a lot of times what they're going to do is say, let's say your name is Joe Smith. So they're going to make the check out to the new IRA, FBO Joe Smith, meaning for the benefit of Joe Smith, but the check is actually made out to the IRA. All right, so that's your third choice and your best choice. The next choice is to cash it out. You don't want to do that, right? Don't cash out your 401k. I know a lot of people say, well, it's only a couple $1,000s. If you cash out your 401k, you're going to owe taxes on the amount that you cash out, the whole thing, and you're going to owe a penalty. If you're under the age of 59 and a half, it's going to be 10% on the total amount, not what's left over after taxes, the total amount. So if you had $2,000 that you cash out, you're going to pay $200 on a 10% penalty, and the $2,000 gets added to your income for the year, okay? Now, some people go, wait a minute, I have a 401k and I have a Roth 401k. These are actually two different things. So if you have this, chances are when you go to roll it over, the company's going to say, you have both. You've been putting your money here, and we've been putting our match in that 401k. No big deal. If this is the case, then what you're going to do is you still have these options, by the way, to move it to the new 401k, move it to an IRA, or to cash it out. But now this piece of the puzzle down here is just going to move to a Roth IRA. So if you decide that you want to take your 401k and you want to put it in your control, you want it to go in an IRA, then what's going to happen is this money goes into the IRA, this money goes into the Roth IRA. You'll end up with two accounts, at least to start. You can't actually do a rollover to one or the other. They kind of go their own way, and you do it from there. So that's how that works. My personal preference is always get money in your control when you're allowed to, right? Have you ever tried to take money out of your 401k, ask for some sort of loan or something through your 401k? They treat it like it's not really your money. It's really, really difficult. So if you have it in an IRA or a Roth IRA, that's your account. You're able to make the decisions. If you're working with someone like us, all you have to do is just tell me, hey, I want to take the money out. I'll try to find a way to do it where you don't have to pay the taxes or penalties, But if you're just taking money out to go on a trip or something like that, you're going to owe the taxes and the penalties. But you, of course, can make that decision. Nobody can stop you, unlike the 401ks tend to be a pain in the butt a little bit. Well, hey, I hope that helps you a little bit. We're doing a little bit more advanced videos each day, by the way, while I'm gone, for the closing beat. So at 5 o'clock there'll be another video that's a little bit more advanced, but this was just a couple of days just focused on beginners. Yesterday's video and the one before that, very, very basic information. I know it's not for everybody, but I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
Why should you choose Jazz Wealth as your retirement or long-term investing service? Our portfolios are managed by us, not some faceless mutual fund manager. Our private classes will teach you everything about investing and getting your dough straight. Best of all, our fiduciary standard means your best interest comes before ours.